Hello! In this week's episode I'm going to show you basting a coat together. The term basting refers to when you lightly sew a garment together. It can be trousers, coat, waistcoat, a skirt, a dress. You can't really do it with anything lightweight like a shirt or a blouse or underwear, but with anything that's made out of a wool or a heavier material you can do it. The term refers to when you're lightly basting using, oddly enough, a basting cotton to sew a garment together in such a way that it looks like it will when it's properly sewn together, but can easily be taken apart. So the tailor would do a baste for you. If you were going for a bespoke suit, they would do a baste first. They would fit that baste on you. They would then be able to very easily take all the basting cotton out, lay the garment flat, and put their pattern back on it and remark it, and be able to repeat that process until they're happy with the garment, and then they get it finished for you. This one is for Nick for our wedding. Because it's what in the tailoring term is referred to as a skiffle, a rush job, we didn't have time to give it back to the coat maker to baste it together, so I had to quickly do a baste. I should also stress that normally when you're doing work like this you should be standing to lean over the board in your work properly. However, this was the morning after I'd been to a wedding and was very hungover, so could not face standing for that long. Luckily my ironing board goes down, however it's still not exactly the right sort of angle for doing work like this. Because this was the second baste, as you can see the canvas has already been put in it, so all I'm literally doing is the hand sewing elements of it. The canvas in this one, being a proper bespoke garment, is what's called a hanging canvas, so none of it is fused. It's a horsehair canvas that's sort of tacked into the front of the coat and caught up in all the stitching. The benefits of doing that is you get a lot more shape in the horsehair. You can kind of mould it and shape it, so you could either have a very soft coat by the way that you put the canvas together, or a very structured coat by the way you put the canvas together. And what's inside a jacket is really what makes it what it is. What you don't see is what you see. Rapidly running out of things to say to make this video more interesting than it just being a time lapse of me working. You can see my washing machine in the background there. There come a point when suddenly the door of it is open. Keep your eyes out for that. It's a bit of fun. Just been putting the top collar on. Confusingly enough, it's the under collar of the top collar, so it's the Melton and the canvas inside that gets lightly basted on. When it comes to actually finishing the garment, you would put this on exactly the same way and then shape the top collar as you so desire, cut it down, and then you lay the cloth element of it, the sort of top bit of the top collar, on over the top. What I was then doing after that was putting the shoulder pads in, and now I'm doing the sleeves. A lot of pressy, basty. There we go, basty. Also, have you noticed the washing machine door is open? I then got thirsty, get myself a glass of water, keep the hydration up, and then I got tired and went for a little nap, and came back to do it later on in the day when it got a lot colder, hence the jeans and the cardies back on, and you can see it's a lot darker than normal. Working in night time now. Doing the other sleeve, basty. And then I'll put both the sleeves in. Not sure what I'm going to get in my sewing cupboard there, but it must be something useful. Putting the sleeves in. Putting the sleeves in is complicated because you've got to get them sitting at the right pitch, which means the angle that the sleeves are sitting at needs to be in the right direction. And this all depends on how the person wearing the garment holds their arms, whether they hold them further forwards, further back. So you never know this until you've done the first baste, then you mark it on, and then when basting it together you've got to get the drape just right, which I'm not very good at, so I did as good as I could do, and then we kind of made do with that. And then my day's work is done. The coat's all basted together. Should we have a look at the fitting? See how it came out?